Marina Rodriguez and Mackenzie Dern in the women's strawweight division. A 5-round main event of this UFC fight night right here. Of course, Mackenzie Dern having the grappling advantage, maybe having the wrestling advantage. I mean, her wrestling has not been the best. If you look at her takedown accuracy, it's around 30 to 40%, which is not really that impressive if you ask me. But this is going to be smaller in terms of height, smaller in terms of reach. Marina is going to be the way better striker. Amazing Muay Thai skills, jabs, 1-2s, overhands, really good leg kicks, really good body kicks, high kicks, front kicks. Everything in terms of Muay Thai, Marina Rodriguez will have the advantage, of course. 14 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws. Knocking out Amanda Ribas by second round knockout. Beating Michelle Waterson by unanimous decision. Losing to Carla Esparza in a very close split decision. And then before that, getting a lot of other very good wins over Tisha Torres. Fighting Reina Marcos right there. Jessica Aguilar, Sandy Calvillo. She's fighting some really solid girls, but she's got a lot of power in her hands. 6 knockout wins right there. 1 submission win. And then 7 decision wins right there. If she's going to beat Mackenzie Dern, I can see it being a knockout. It's very likely, but Mackenzie Dern is a very tough girl. I don't see her finishing Mackenzie Dern. So either way, if Marina Rodriguez is going to win the fight, it's going to be on the feet, just out-voluming Mackenzie Dern, throwing the more powerful strikes, the faster strikes, because she's obviously going to have the advantage in the striking in terms of speed, in terms of volume, in terms of pressure, in terms of power, everything in the striking. Marina Rodriguez will have the advantage. I just don't see her finishing Mackenzie Dern on the feet. So if Marina is going to win, it will be a decision win. And if Mackenzie Dern is going to win, of course, it's going to be her going out there, keeping the fight at range in the striking, kind of getting a feel for the striking as Marina's coming in, going for the takedown, just out-grappling, out-wrestling Marina Rodriguez for 5 straight rounds and winning the fight by a decision, or before that, getting a submission win. But it's a very close fight. I think there's a lot of good ways for both girls to win right here. Mackenzie Dern, one of the best grapplers the women's strawweight division has ever seen. Out of all of her 11 wins and 1 loss, she's got 7 submission wins right there, and then 0 knockout wins. So we already know she doesn't really have the most power to scare off a girl like Marina Rodriguez, but the grappling and wrestling is there. I would honestly not mind if Mackenzie Dern literally just pulled guard on Marina Rodriguez, to be quite honest with you, just because she's going to have that big of a wrestling and grappling advantage. But knee bar submission win over Hannah Cifers right there, armbar submission win on Randa Marcos, decision win on Verna Jandiroba. That was mainly a striking fight, and then an armbar submission win on Nina Nunes right there. But this is going to be a very close fight in the women's strawweight division, but I'm going to go Mackenzie Dern by a decision. The striking of Mackenzie Dern has been improving very much throughout the years. It's gotten so much better. The Verna Jandiroba fight shows she can also strike rather than just go out there and look for the submission. She can definitely strike very well. So the striking right here, of course, the advantage will go Marina Rodriguez, but Mackenzie Dern can keep the striking pretty even, land the takedowns mixed in there as well, go over some submissions, but because Marina Rodriguez, I think, has some pretty solid takedown defense, has yet to be submitted in her professional MMA career, has yet to be finished in her professional MMA career as well. I think the fight goes either way. Whoever wins the fight, I do think it will be a decision. If Mackenzie wins, it'll be a 48-47, very close grappling and a wrestling decision. If Marina Rodriguez wins, it's going to be a very close 48-47 striking decision right there. But very close fight in the women's strawweight division. I think Mackenzie Dern keeps the fight even on the feet and mixes in at least 1 takedown every single round, and gets very close to a submission. I think there's going to be many moments where Mackenzie Dern is going to be very close to latching in that rear naked, very close to latching in the armbar, very close to latching in that knee bar submission win. But I think the fight does go all the way right here, and I do think Mackenzie Dern wins the fight and goes on to fight the loser of Rose Namajunas versus Zhang Wei Li. Yeah, you got Joanna Jędrzejczyk out there, but Carla Esparza most likely is going to be fighting for the belt next. Joanna, I really have no idea when she's going to come back, to be quite honest with you, but if Mackenzie Dern goes out there and wins, I think she goes out and fights the loser of Wei Li Zhang and Rose Namajunas, then she fights for the belt right there. But the striking is going to be even, and I do think she mixes in the wrestling and grappling and wins the fight by decision. Really good fight in the women's strawweight division right there.